What's up, guys? Rich Boy J here, back in with another video. Got some boyos in the chat already. Got our first donation of the day by DanDan6151. He says, fun fact, Clone Wars is and always will be better than Rebels. I think they're both good. I think Rebels has the slight edge, but I mean, that's not to take anything away from Clone Wars. Clone Wars is good. I like me some Clone Wars. People always assume when I say that I prefer Rebels slightly to Clone Wars, even though I like both of them, that I'm trying to disparage Clone Wars in some way. But no, it's not the case at all. I like Clone Wars. Clone Wars is fine. Anyways, what's going on, guys? As you can see, I'm here working on Starkiller base because that's what I do. I work on Starkiller base. How's everyone doing today? Are we doing well? We got Sacred Bricks. Jedi Bob says he is stressed. Why are you stressed? Why are you stressed, my guy? Being stressed is not the Jedi way. It's not the Boya way either. Star Wars Junkie 123 says he is making a Death Star mock. That sounds awesome. Final tests for school plus lots of work for school. I got you. Hang in there, man. It'll all be worth it one day when you finish your Jedi training. What's up, Commander Bonnie? LW says, looking like a fresh mock. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Doesn't look like many of the orders I placed are going to come in before I go on vacation tomorrow. So I'm working with what I can work with, which is fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Jedi Bob says he's getting out of school in 2 weeks, though. Nice. You have any plans for summer? What's up, Kevin? How you doing, man? Hold on, I need to grab a bag. It's like right there, guys. It's all good, Star Wars Junkie. Go get your food. Jedi Bob says, so watch Rich Boy J is my plans for the summer. That sounds like a great summer. 2019 is the summer of the boyo. That's all I gotta say. What's up, General Hux? That actually reminds me, I need to drop my reaction video to the Cold Like Hoth music video this week. I haven't really gotten to talk to you guys about that. How did you guys like that Cold Like Hoth music video? I'm doing pretty good, Kevin. I'm going on vacation this weekend. I'll be in Orlando. LW says he's been building the Tantive 4 all night. That sounds like a good time. Says, I'm on senior experience for the next 3 weeks. What exactly is senior experience? Isn't it if I donate over $30, I get into the mock? No, maybe. I think I changed it. Hold on. Why isn't this thing letting me scroll? Hold on. Let me see if it's... I don't know if I updated it in the description. I did not. It'll pop up on this Nightbot eventually. But there's a few extra like stuff I added in terms of things you get for donating. Namely, the highest tier. I don't anticipate many people will get here, but I thought it was kind of a cool thing to do. Is my plan is to basically make like a commemorative set for this mock. Meaning, whenever the mock is finished up, I want to do like a set. I don't know if I'll package it in a special way or anything. It'll depend on how much that costs. I'll definitely look into it though. But my goal is to basically do like a commemorative set for all the people who donated. I think it's like 120 bucks. Because, I mean, we had a few people get there and I didn't really have anything to offer them beyond, the Boyle Lounge. So I figured, why not literally give something back to those people who go above and beyond. So my goal is to do like a commemorative set, and that'll be getting shipped out to them whenever the mock is completed. So I'm kind of excited about that. It should be pretty sweet. I don't know the donut levels off the top of my head. It'll pop up in Super Chat eventually, so just hang around. I need to actually like copy and paste it. I think generally, I'm pretty sure it's $15 gets you in the mock, $50 gets you in the Boyle Lounge, and then $120 is for the commemorative set. Starkiller base is probably Ilum, I hope. I think so too. I'm honestly thinking about doing an Ilum Easter egg in this mock. Maybe having like a little cave with our favorite young Jedi in it. With little Katoony. I actually like that arc. I didn't really love the circus stuff in it. I thought that was a little goofy. But the first... Is it the first episode or the first few episodes? The ones where they're just in the cave and kind of all having their Jedi experiences. I liked it. I was a fan. The drink tea tree better be in that set. If drink tea comes back around, I would include him in everything. Drink tea is like the Jar Jar of the Rich Boy J YouTube channel. He's key to all of this. No one has more respect for the tea man than I do. Except maybe his mom. GT comes every 5 streams. I don't even know if it's that often at this point. Once he got his girlfriend, he just forgot about us. Is this the dedicated subscriber stream? Unfortunately not. I'm really not even going to be able to stream for very long. I just wanted to do something for, before I'm going to have to, like, get ready to... like pack up because we're leaving tomorrow, a little bit later tonight, but I wanted to do a stream this week. JB, my email, I'll shoot it to you on Instagram. Drink Tea's girlfriend is named Sexy T. That's honestly, that would be hilarious. I would totally date a girl named Sexy T. I wonder if you could get the Death Sticks Dude minifigure. I mean, it doesn't exist, but maybe one day. Alright, see you, Jake. Thanks for coming through. Man, this thing is... Boyos over girlfriends. Exactly. That's the motto to live by. Girlfriends will only hurt you and break your heart. And someone asked, Jake Johnson, yes, I will be using Entherd's T70. First order ties looking hot. Yes, they are. I think I've decided to do the white wings. So, yeah, that's a thing. I don't know. I think, like, if you look at this on the platform, I like the white on the platform compared to how the gray looks on the platform. So, yeah. Jay, what are your thoughts on the Inquisitors having helicopter lightsabers? It's so goofy. Like, that was dumb. Found something weird. Why is it some people don't seem to like the OT of Star Wars anymore? Like, kids in school never seem to like Star Wars. Like the... Are you saying that people don't like the original trilogy, or people just don't like Star Wars in general? I would definitely disagree with you on the idea that people don't like the original trilogy. That's why you just don't get a girlfriend unless they say General Kenobi when you say hello there. True, true. Jedi Bob says Star Wars in general. I don't know. I think a lot of people like Star Wars. I think the box office for Last Jedi and Force Awakens, and even Rogue One to an extent, has proven that. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Like, I mean, I was a Star Wars fan when the prequels were coming out, and like, I had like one friend who liked Star Wars, and that was pretty much it. Like, it was just me and him. We were the only two who cared. Like, Star Wars is popular. I'd say it's more popular now. I think nerd culture in general is more popular, but it's not. It's not to the point where like you go anywhere and you'll find someone who loves Star Wars. I think honestly, maybe like you're probably better off finding people like around my age who are like Star Wars fans. Kids nowadays are an anomaly. The box office for Solo disagrees. That's why I said for. I didn't say I did not bring up Solo. The drilling on the planet's clue in Star Wars Resistance could solve the Ilum Starkiller base theory. I think if there's anything that'll like let us know exactly where Starkiller base is, it'll be from the Star Wars Resistance. Zandy says, I had a friend in middle school. I had a friend in middle school that liked WWE until he saw the 2018 Bailey Sasha feud. Aw. Jad Bob says, nah, I mean, it seems I always hear people say that Star Wars is boring. I mean, yeah, I mean, I hear that too, but I think, I don't know, that's an exaggeration. I come across, I don't know, maybe the circles that I'm in, I meet plenty of people who are huge Star Wars fans. I really liked Solo, then I remember it was a Star Wars movie. And then you had to hate it, because no one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. Don't you guys forget that. Maul should have had a helicopter saber so he could escape the Naboo pit thing. That would be hilarious. I mean, a helicopter saber isn't really what would have saved him. There was the whole him being cut in half thing. But, you know, it's all good. I've been spending the whole stream trying to get this one build in here. My whole school has forgotten Star Wars. You guys need to spread the good word then. Are you looking forward to that, Zandy? Your band nerd festival? I want to know, Zandy, how do you feel about the portrayal of band geeks in the Star Wars episode called Band Geeks? Maul doesn't have the spinning lightsaber, so he can't helicopter. Well, yeah, someone was saying like if he would have had that, he would have been able to get out. I mean, he clearly found his way out somehow at some point. Maybe he spent his time down there building a helicopter lightsaber so he could get out. What's up, Clarence Clements? I'm doing a level 5, which I shouldn't be doing until next year. Oh. We got ourselves a talented boyo. Well, best of luck, my guy. Coco says, how do you forget Star Wars? Exactly. Nowadays, everybody want to talk. They got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. It's just a bunch of gibberish. She's acting they forgot about Star Wars. Whoever understood that reference in the chat, I love you. It says, I'm excited, especially since I get to play on a higher octave for my solo. And yeah, band geeks deaf have been depleting after Beethoven became deaf. Aw. What's up, RB Builds? Eminem forgot about Dre, right? Yes, exactly. There you go. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. It's just a bunch of gibberish. It's act like they forgot about Star Wars. Do I have the 2019 AT-AP? Yes, I do. That's the only AT-AP I have, actually. Have I built the Venator class Star Destroyer with detail? No. I do not have a Venator. LW says, the janitor cleaned Maul out of the bottom of the chef for about chicken. Yeah, he did. Sweeped them right up. Josiah says Chris and the Jedi Temple disappeared. Yes, just when we needed them the most, they disappeared. I don't know if you were here for that stream, but I mentioned that Chris Productions is like, what did I say he was like? Did I say he was like a bad boyfriend? Because someone was saying like, oh, he did that Avengers Tower mock, and I was like, yeah, but that's not Star Wars. It's like saying, oh yeah, my girlfriend is so cool, and she went on a date, but it just wasn't with me. She went on a date with Marvel. With that being said, Sir Lumpy asked, would I ever do an MCU mock? No. Jedi Bob, thanks for the $2 donation. He says, have you ever seen the Star Wars fan film Troops? No, I have not. The snow on the gray base plate, is it snot or studs on top? It's both. It's a combination of both. All the areas where it's like towards the edge and skinny, that's snot. Like right there, right here. That's all snot. And then I just realized this kind of looks like snow too. That's just the glare. And then there's snot here as well. There's snot all over the place. Indeed. Zanny says, oh, and the whole thing we talked about at NCSA will be resolved this weekend. Sorry about the whole situation. Oh, okay. That's good. I was just wondering what was going on. I didn't know if, I just want to make sure everything was all right, really. But I'm glad you're getting that sort of squared away. Hopefully, the hackers don't come back for you again. Jedi Bob with another donation, $2. He says, Troops is a fan-made film in 1997. Please go watch. Okay. Well, now that you've donated, I have to. How can I say no to that? What part of the mock are you looking forward to the most? Definitely the base. The inside of the base is going to be a ton of fun to do. Which is not to say that I'm not looking forward to every other part of this. There's just so many unique parts to this mock that I'm really looking forward to. Jay, it's hilarious. What's it about? By the way, what's up, JB? It's about Troops, of course. Wolfgamer365 says, who else is taking the U.S. History Star tomorrow? I was fortunate enough to get out of school before they instituted that. Parody of the TV show Cops, but it's Star Wars. Oh, okay. I feel like I've definitely heard of that. Ref, how many pieces do I think will be in this mock? No idea. A lot. Like, this will easily be the biggest mock I've ever done. That was my little brother. He's walking around. I'm happy that people are so concerned whenever, like, people are walking behind me. You boys can call me Josh if you want to, JB or Josh. I like JB. I only have 4 weeks left of school. Are you being sarcastic, or are you actually disappointed that you only have 4 weeks left of school? What's up, Tyler Brambora? That sounds like Wat Tambora. Josh Boyo, Brick Fanatic. John Boyega, Brick Fanatic. Justin Bieber, Brick Fanatic. Yo, what's up? Just has some bomb tater tots. I'm glad to hear that. It's the simple things. T Bricks says, SMH my head. Shaking my head. I really got to keep better care of where I put my bricks. My bricks. When will the prequel / sequel debate streams be back? I mean, that's like Matt's thing. Hopefully, I mean, he'll do it again at some point. It's just a matter of coordinating it. The goal is to actually get David on when we do them, since he is a staunch prequel supporter. But I don't know. I think he's too afraid to show up, to be honest. Don't tell him I said that, but I genuinely think he's afraid. He don't want the smoke. What's up, King Fab 87? What's going on? The Venator has revealed most of its interior thanks to its capital supremacy in Battlefront 2. The Imperial Star Destroyer had a different interior than in the cutaway books. That's annoying. What's up, Brick City Whips? What is going on? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you here. Okay, I'm looking for my 2x2 tiles. I'm pretty sure I've used them on this stream, and I don't know where they are now. And honestly, I might cry. Oh no, they're right here. I never knew a minifig display would take up 75% of my white bricks. You can't do your Hoth MOC? Josiah, you know I'm always ready to debate the prequels and the sequels. Can't wait for Unkar Plus to come back in 9 and murder Ray for stealing the Falcon. He's going to pull up with a blaster, to just put it to the side of her head and just pew! That'll be it. New Gold Tantive 1V. Gold. Got the day off tomorrow. Just saw you streaming. It's 2:30 a.m. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're here. Weird story, but I've started to take showers in the morning rather than night, and it honestly makes me feel really productive, so I recommend anyone take morning showers. Morning showers are the way to go. Instead of debating, let's all be friends and positive. That is much more fun. I'd like to get rid of the stigma that just because we're debating that I don't like you or that we're not friends. We can debate. Like, Garrett and I'd say, are pretty close friends, obviously, and we debate things all the time. It's okay to debate, guys. Like, we don't have to agree on everything. I like that. I think that's... I mean, some people aren't going to love what I have to say about the prequels, which is fine. Like, I get it. But, I don't know. Like, I enjoy talking to you guys about the prequels and, you know, comparing our opinions. It's enjoyable. I don't want you guys to ever look at it as a bad thing. Unless you say something, like, just ignorant. Like, I'm not going to dislike you for telling me you like the prequels and telling me why you like the prequels. At the end of the day, we're all allowed to like what we like, right? It's okay for us to disagree. It's not... We can be doing far worse things with our time, I feel. Hi, what's up? Nothing much, I'm just streaming. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, so your actual account. Okay. Are you not able to just do it? You need it right now, or do you... Can you just do it when you get here? Okay, yeah, I'd rather... Just so you can make sure it happens correctly. Yes. Okay, take care. Alright, bye-bye. No, that was my mom, guys. Yes, anyways. No, it's fine for us to debate. Like... That's a good thing. I mean, our arguments never devolved to like name calling or anything like that. At that point, yeah, it's toxic. We probably ought not to do that. But I think we're all mature enough to talk about our opinions without it getting toxic. JB, this shirt, this is from Legoland Star Wars days. So this is from 2018. It's the last year they did it. Unfortunately, it makes me sad. But yeah. Jay, what are your thoughts on the Brick Vault Vulture droid? Honestly, haven't checked that out. It's probably good. They get good builders to build their stuff for the most part. And Cookie Monster, that's a very good point. Kevin Reynolds is the bread. No, that was not a bread delivery. I'm still awaiting the bread delivery for today. We've had a few crumbs delivered so far. We'll see if there's some actual bread that gets dropped off. Jay answering the phone during the stream equals separatist leaders trying to contact Palpatine when Jedi are in his office. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. You don't want to sell me death sticks. Personally, I don't like that Matt hates Fat Thor. I believe it's the best rendition of the character yet, but I can respect a man that has watched Endgame twice. By the way, Jay, it's been a while since I saw you do an impression with all the Palpatine stuff going on since the Episode 9 trailer. How about the unnatural line? I'm not feeling Palpatine right now, man. I'm not feeling Palpatine. I'll do another impression, though. After that trailer, I'm not feeling Palpatine. Did I see Endgame? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Jaja, you signed big doo-doo this time. Captain Tapas? What's your favorite prequel line? My favorite prequel line is, don't ask me to do that. What do you say? Don't ask me to do that. Make a motion in the Senate where that kind of request belongs. Did you buy anything with the May the 4th deals? I got the Tantive, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, see you, Zandy. Can we not talk about Endgame? Let's see. It's been 2 weeks? Well, at least like a week and a half. If anyone is fine with us, if anyone objects to us talking about Endgame, we won't talk about it. Otherwise, yeah, we can talk about it. Do Watto or Newt Gunray? What does he say to Anakin? He's like, my lord, Count Dooku promised us peace. Is that even Newt Gunray or is that Rune Hako? I'm pretty sure that's Newt Gunray. Yeah, that's Newt Gunray. My lord, Count Dooku promised us peace. He got yeeted. If you haven't seen Endgame at this point, you clearly don't care enough to see the movie. I agree. Yeah, yeah, that was Newt. That was our good old friend Newt. Hey, what's up, Elric Vonrek? Vonrek probably has my favorite messages of all. Oh, he says, Lord Sidious promised us peace. Lord Sidious promised us peace. Josiah says, I had to go to a debate tournament in Georgia, so me and my friend watched all the prequels, and we have been quoting them ever since. I regret never quoting Star Wars in, like, a debate round. The problem with Star Wars, like, that was like a weird period for Star Wars, because I did debate basically from, it would have been, like, from 2010 to 2013. So, like, Star Wars wasn't as relevant then as it is now. What's up, Brick Wiz? Once when I was a small Jedi Bob, I got the Separatist shuttle and pretended they crashed into my Christmas tree. That sounds like a Clone Wars arc. Where the Separatists crash into Jay, check your Insta DM. Let's see what we got. Brick City Whips does not often send me Instagram DMs, so let's see. Holy crap. Holy crap. This came out of nowhere. Dude, that is insane. How long have you been working on that? Bro, that's incredible. I don't think I can get close enough to showing you guys on camera, but our boy Brick City Whips is building a Scarif. You can like barely tell, but that's his giant citadel. Oh my god. Are you planning on doing an interior as well? Shout out to Eric Vonner. He says, yo, we going gang gang yeet on Starkiller, Yoda. That's my favorite Yoda line. I felt that really was the essence of Yoda. What's up, Olivier Bilodeau? Is that how you pronounce that? Separatists crashed onto planet Christmas tree. Working on the interior. I'll send you another pic of the back. Yes, please do. Okay, can I ask a question? I want answers. When's the last time you played with your Lego with, like, the minifigures? Like, had them do stuff, like, fight each other? Or, like, played out, like, a scenario or something? Last time I did that was... Brick, 2 plates. Plate, brick, 2 plates. I don't know. I know whenever like the Force Awakens sets first came out, I played with those a lot. Just kind of envisioning what exactly would happen with those characters. Yo, Jay, you mind if I call in my boy Commander Pons and the other clone boyos? Be my guest. You inspired me to attempt large-scale mocks. I'm glad to hear that. I had no idea you were into building Star Wars mocks. That is awesome, man. 2 weeks ago, I got an Overwatch set up with him for a bit with my girlfriend. There we go. That's the ultimate flex. You guys play with your Lego sets. I play with my sets with my girlfriend. Ari Potter. Okay, no Palpatine. What about a Lando impression? A little higher. What's my favorite Lando line? I have to think about that. There's still time to save hand. There's still time to save hand. Von Reg is secretly a rapper. I just know it. Who do you guys think had the funniest death in Star Wars? To me, it has to be that one stormtrooper from The Force Awakens that gets shot in Starkiller base. Like, when they get off the elevator, he's like, hey! And then he just gets obliterated. Although you can't beat that Padme impression from the Vardo stream. Padme impression. Honestly, don't remember. What line did I say? Shout out, it says MC Von Reg on the mic. Yo, drop sick beats. Shout out to my boy Von Reg for always being a boyo. Oh, Jedi Bob, are you trying to trigger me? Palpatine is dead. Palpatine's behind it all. Once more, the Sith will rule the galaxy. Hey! When will Resistance Season 2 be released? At the end of later this year. You're going down a path I can't follow. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow. Yo, Jay, would you mind if I call in the battalion? I've got a whole squad ready for action. I don't know about that, man. That sounds pretty intense. Did you decide what tie wing color you'll be using? Yeah, I'm going with the white. I think I like the white. I was showing people whenever I first started streaming. I don't know, I just like the way the white looks in contrast to the ground more. See, that's the white on the platform. This is the gray on the platform. I like the white. If you look at the film, I mean, it's definitely between the two. I personally, I think the white's a better representation of it, though. Do you think Palpatine will possess someone in Revenge or Return of Skywalker? No. I don't think so. I don't think that'll happen. Sent you a pic of the back of the Citadel. You're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't... Oh my god, holy crap. It's like looking into the past. Dude, how long have you been... I can't believe you're just now showing me this. This is crazy. What are you going to put at that room at the very top? That looks interesting. Dude, this is incredible. Looks like it's like going around as well. Jay, do you like Clone Wars, and did you like Episode 9 teaser? I like the Clone Wars. I did not like the Episode 9. Well, I mean, I like the Episode 9 teaser until the end, if that's fair. What do you think Palpatine will do in Episode 9? I don't know. I try not to think about that. It just makes me grumpy. What's up, CB? CB. Oh, is that a D to you guys? That's a B, right? There we go. Jay, I bought the OT on VHS for 99 cents. Were you at like a thrift store or something? You're perfectly fit to do voiceover work for Padme for like the Force Vision suit. I know, I've been trying to get them to hire me. I've been sending in my application. What are you working on today, Jay? I'm working on my platform. So, K.A., what a wonderful time to play. What a wonderful time to play. Something, 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 something. Goodwill, yeah, it's a VHS box set. A VHS box set. That's good. You can go appreciate the best Star Wars films. Will Han have died or be talking to Kylo in your mock? I think he'll be talking to Kylo. I couldn't bring myself to have a dead Han Solo in one of my mocks. Exactly, Parker. Jay, I will send a letter of recommendation. Thank you. It's about time someone shows me some support. What's up, Stones Studs? Says not have him impale the best of both worlds. I have to like actually drill a hole in the minifigure to make that happen. I don't think we have a good minifigure Han Solo face that says, I just got stabbed. Jay, can you recruit more people to join our battalion? I've been sending out the flyers. People haven't really been responding like I thought they would. And I said, hey. Spoiler alert, Fives is appearing in episode 9 as the new Supreme Leader of the First Order. That would be something. Jedi Bob, your flyer's in the mail, I promise. Elric says work. I am working. Or are you singing? Like, work, 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 work. Arthur theme, but it's Lego 10-hour edition. Yes. Jay, I can assure you, I have gotten the flyer. I'm glad to hear that. I spent a lot of time on Microsoft Paint preparing those things. And I said, whoa, whoa, what a wonderful time to be a boy, yo, yo. Jay, this mock is amazing. Slay. Yes. Thank you. Oh, crap. I don't know how that happened, but I'm scared now. Just sent you a pic on Instagram. You're getting 2 watchers in 1. Thank you. See, that's what I like to see. Jay, are the Lost missions worth watching? I'd say yes for the Fives arc. I don't really care about anything else that happens in the Lost episodes, to be completely honest. I don't really care for the Yoda arc. I definitely don't care for that last Mace Windu and Jar Jar arc. Jay, you need to have Han's face printed with the expression Obi-Wan had in the complete saga when he died. Yeah, with the X's on his eyes. Maybe I'll have like Eclipse Graphics draw me up a custom dead Han figure. Jar Jar has a girlfriend and I don't. Exactly. Imagine that. Jay, if you're a true Star Wars fan, then you must have seen the 2 Ewok movies then. Are you calling me out? I haven't seen them. The Clovis arc was trash. I thought the Clovis arc was good. I didn't really like the way it was resolved, but I thought it was good. Will there be any propaganda in Starkiller? That's a good question. I didn't really plan on it. It doesn't really seem like the place to have propaganda. Like, it's their base. Why would they need propaganda there? Like, we don't just casually see propaganda in the Death Star or Starkiller base. Collecting Bricks said, Jar Jar needs love too. I guess he does. He certainly doesn't get any from the Star Wars fan community. Says, I saw the first one, you're not missing much. I'm happy to hear that. Everywhere needs Jedi. Oh, you're asking specifically about Jedi Bob propaganda. I might be able to find a place for that. All right, see ya, Kevin. Thanks for coming through, man. What's up, Jacob Summerson? Starkiller base has the banners. Honestly, I can't wait. Maybe we'll get some Batu Lego sets. That would be great. I'm really hoping Batu shows up in episode 9. I love all those Droid and Jar Jar Center episodes. Such beautiful storytelling. Bro, that is the epitome of Star Wars. When I think of Star Wars, I immediately think of Jar Jar Binks and tiny people having an arc with our 2 favorite droids. Working on my non-Star Wars mock. It's going to be so good. What is your non-Star Wars mock? Jay, burning question. Do you like the prequels? No. Yes, Waxer, I like your thinking. Jay, you need to advertise for us. How you want me to make videos or something? Shout out to Elric Von Rag. $2 for the first order. Everyone do your first order salute. I was talking to someone earlier about this, and I think this pretty much sums up my feelings towards the prequels. I was like 10 years old when episode 3 came out, and at that time I loved it. Like that was the epitome of Star Wars for me. But as I grew older, I fell out of love with it as I started to look at it more critically as a film. So nowadays, like, I mean, I appreciate the nostalgia behind it. It kind of takes me back to a time when I was a fresh, young Star Wars fan. But that doesn't alone make it a good film, in my opinion. I know there are plenty of reasons where you guys will say it is a good film. I just do not agree with them, if that's fair. Jay, what would be your clone nickname? Like Matt's would be Wiz. Can it just be Jay? Is that fair? Sorry, Jay, but my watching buddy just fell asleep. But if you look in the picking Instagram messages, you can kind of see it coming. Okay, I gotta see this now. Are you going to print first order symbols on the flags? Yes. Someone told me I can get like sticker paper to Oh, okay, I see. That looks like a very cozy place to be, my guy. Yeah, someone told me I can get like clear sticker paper and I can just print it out on those and put them on the flags. So that's probably what I'll do. Sure, what am I being recruited for? You're being recruited to be in the First Order. Jay, besides Star Wars, what would be your favorite theme? I like the modulars, the creator modulars. We all got our opinions on Star Wars, but let's all agree that the mouse droids are amazing. Mouse droids are adorbs. Mouse droids are totes adorbs. And I said, hey, what a wonderful time to play. Guys, it's a wonderful time to play. What do I think of the new Star Wars boost set? It's all right. It's cool. It's fine for what it is. I'm not sure if I'll actually buy one though. I have to think about that. It is. You can't see it due to crappy light, but the docking bay table is right there in the background. Oh, that sounds awesome. Josh Pierce says, going in for an interview tomorrow working at a local Lego store, any pointer. It's all about the customer. It's all about giving good customer service. So stress that. And also, if you're a criminal, don't tell them about that. You probably not want to tell them about that. What do you feel about David's Siege of Mandalore mock? Should be cool. Excited to see it. For the Republic. Jay, I forgot to tell you I didn't cop the... I guess you mean cop. The Jordan 4s. I did get a pair of low white Air Force 1s and black Air Max 2270s. I didn't realize you were such a shoe guy, Fives. Say this, yo, I run this bleep. You give me let go, I let you live. Deal? I don't get it. Says, luckily I'm a good boy. Okay, good. But you have nothing to worry about. It be like that sometimes. That's very true. Oh, I see what you mean. No, don't say that. Don't threaten the person who's interviewing you. Alright, see ya, Josiah. I'd love to see what Jay would do with the Felucia MOC. If we see more of it, I consider it. It's Void says, hey, longtime fan, I never comment, but this one is special to me because I love the First Order, but can you add some ATM 6s to the MOC? As much as I would love to, I don't really see that happening. I mean, I have my one big one, but it would just take up way too much space, especially for something we don't actually see in the MOC. It would take up way too much space. Stone Stud says, ever since I've seen your UCS Millennium Falcon, I've been trying to get enough parts to make my own. Yo, making a UCS Falcon, making a minifig scale Falcon was so fun. Hey, yeah, Fives, can you finish a MOC, though? If you don't finish a MOC, I'm going to start calling you MNR. It's the best I can do. I'd love to build a giant MOC, but I can't convince my wife just yet. But I hope I can after the minifig scale or thing I'm doing. Holy crap, that sounds huge. It has to be huge. I mean, I don't know much about Lord of the Rings, but I know that it's a giant tower. Yes, King Fab 87. School's hitting hard. Bro, when school hits hard, you gotta hit back harder. You gotta hit back harder with some MOCs. I'm in exile like Chris right now. Shout out to my boy Chris. Where the porgs at? Porgs are in my room. I gotta figure out some other thing to clutter this MOC with. Jay, what's your opinion on all the clone troopers in the chat? I love them. Do I like David Hall? Yes. David Hall is one of my favorite people that I've met in the community. We disagree a lot on Star Wars, but other than that, David's a boyo. David is so cool. Busy right now, but just want to say hello there, and may the force be with you, everyone. Wish I could be here. Thank you. Shout out to that boy, Oblivious Stormtrooper. Collecting bricks. Do you own any Lego porgs? Doing some rough calculations, it's going to be about 11.5 feet. Oh my god, dude. You're in the words of Ray, you're a monster. Oh my god. I can't even imagine building something that tall. Disagree on what I'm interested. I mean, his favorite Star Wars film is Episode 3, and I don't like any of the prequels, so that's where our disagreement stems from. David likes his prequels. Oi, good to see we have Jay on our side. Where's my bricks? King Fab 87 is a beast. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. I realize I can't assume everyone's hip to my lingo. Okay, so favorite original. My favorite Star Wars film is Episode 4. There are so many troopers. Troopers! I always knew we had a friend in old Jay. Old rich boy. That's what I want everyone to start calling me. Good old rich boy. How many troops are going to be at Hux's speech? Around 750, I believe. And that's not even including all the troops that'll be in the actual base, which is kind of ridiculous. Good old broke boy. Oof. Boom. Roasted. Aside from films and shows, what other form of media do you consume with Star Wars? I mean, I read a couple of the books. I think that's probably the extent of the media that I consume with Star Wars. When well seasoned, I mean, video games to an extent. Like, KOTOR is my favorite game. Who's better, Cad Bane or... I mean, easily Cad Bane. It's not even close. Cad Bane's an actual character. Boba Fett, he just hangs around the background and dies like a wimp. How long will this take to build? Hopefully it'll be finished by December for episode 9. That's the goal. Says, haha, yeah, well, I hope it'll work out, and thank you. I took it as a compliment, man. It's also kind of your fault. You're inspiring me in terms of scale. Hopefully ISD is next. We all have that one person we see build something ridiculous that makes us just go, okay, I need to do something like that. For me, that was Brick Plumber, so, yeah. If you see a seesaw, does it make it a saw or a scene saw? That's a great question. Cad Bane killed Boba. I thought Boba killed Cad Bane. Jay, you are my Brick Plumber. Aw, y'all are way too sweet. Says, quick question for everyone. Would you rather have a 504 battle pack or a Galactic Marines battle pack? I'll take either one. Yeah, I thought it was the other way around. I don't know. I could have lived without having little kid Boba in the Clone Wars. What you guys don't actually know is Han didn't shoot first or second. Han actually shot third. In the original version of that scene, Greedo pulls out a blaster and he actually shoots Han twice. And Han does like a Neo from the Matrix thing where he's like... And then after 2 shots, Han pulls out his blaster and just... lights him up. Hence my theory, Han shot third. Would you love to see Embo in the Mandalorian boys? Yeah, sure, why not? Lucasfilm removed the scene. They did. Pick 4 bounty hunters to be on your team. Hey, Jay, I'm sure you get this a lot, but the mock is looking truly great. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate that, man. Then Han went all John Wick on him. My boy Embo. What a cool name. Can we show some love in the chat to my boy Embo? One thing's for sure, I have a ton of black bricks when it's done, and no way to see it fully assembled except for conventions because I don't have ceilings that high. That's usually how it goes. Like, I'll see this mock fully assembled only once whenever it like finishes, and that's it. Collecting Bricks says, get that money every time I come back, I get hit with an ad. That's good, and I hope you watch the whole thing. These mocks don't pay for themselves. I didn't become Rich Boy J from having ad-free content on YouTube. In fact, I actually did, because when I first started out, I didn't have ads. When I first started on YouTube, there were no ads. I don't think Boba would want to work with anybody. I mean, he had a crew. Maybe not in his adult life, but he had a crew. All right, see you, Jacob Summerson. What I don't get is the First Order. Are they the Empire but made up if kidnapped children, or are they up and what? Can you retype that? I don't understand what you're asking. So glad my boy Hondo is going to be at Galaxy's Edge. Is he really? That sounds pretty cool. Hondo's a good character. I like Hondo. KingFab87 says, also, Jay, your streams are very calming to watch. You're like the Bob Ross of Lego. That is certainly a compliment I've never gotten before. I'm glad to hear that, though. Jay Sauce, yo, WTF, speak English. I can't read LOL dabs. Hold on, I gotta go grab some plates on the other side of the room. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Now please use a more soothing voice. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Places, times, the sun. Your dabs make me cringe, Jay. Oof. Do I play Fortnite? No, I do not. No, I do not. We don't do that here. Why y'all hating on my dabs, though? Come on, guys. Show some support. So when are you getting a fresh cut? Not anytime soon. I'll cut my hair when it gets, like, to here. Like, once it gets to maybe, like, below my chest, I'll say, that's enough. I'll cut it. Have you decided on a color for the ties? Yeah, I'm going to go with white. Thank you, Flight Red-Tailed Shark, Airplane, Corey, Catfish. How do you guys come up with these names, I swear? Man, I made so many grammatical errors. Okay, he says, the First Order seems to be a huge superpower in the movies, but in Battlefront 2 Extended Campaign, they're like a new faction waiting to take over. Well, the Battlefront 2 campaign happens like when the First Order is first becoming a thing. Like, it's pre-Force Awakens. What's up, Jason? So they're not a huge superpower by any means. They have a lot of ships, but I mean, in the opening crawl of episode 8, it talks about how they're like just starting to like try to gain military control over certain planets. So, I mean, they're nowhere near where the Empire was during like the original trilogy. They're trying to get there, though. What are you building right now? I'm working on this platform, of course. Did they add to the campaign beyond Iron's Daughter's intro? Nope. There's only been... The only, like, story DLC they've done was Resurrection, and that's it. Are you considering pursuing a career at LEGO? Probably not. I like what I do on YouTube. If I worked for LEGO, I wouldn't be able to do this, so... Nah, it's all good. I mean, my goal is to, build this channel up. Have it be a substantial part of my income, then... can really go all in on it. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Aces. Clones or Stormtrooper or First Order Stormtrooper? I like me some First Order. They're all cool. They're all fun. Clones have the best vehicles. I think the First Order, though, they seem the most threatening. I'm going to go work on my Juggernaut mock. Bye. Alright, have fun. Sounds like a fun mock to work on. I want so hard to like the prequels. I'm excited about episode 9, but Last Jedi was just not good. I mean, that's fair. I'm glad you're at least trying to like the sequels, though. Get it? Build this channel up. Oh! I did that. I totally did that on purpose. No 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. I'm gonna work on a school project that's due tomorrow. Chow. All right, see ya, eggs Benedict Cumberbuns. Good luck on your project. I hope you make me proud. Why do you like Lego? It's a very great question. I like to think of it as my art medium. Gives me a system to be creative. That's the main reason. It also makes me angry when the pieces don't want to go down. Integral says, gotta give episode 9 a chance. Think of how many people went from average prequel fans to major prequel fans after episode 3. One movie is all it takes. I don't know. I'm not sure it's the case that episode 3 turned that many people around on the prequels. I think if you like the prequels, you just like the prequels. Like, I don't know if episode 3 would have made that big of a difference. I mean, if you like the prequels, you probably really like episode 3, but I don't think it was the case that people were like, oh, I don't know about the prequels, and episode 3 came around. Like, if you didn't like the prequels going into episode 3, then I don't think episode 3 would solve that issue for you. First Order battle packs aren't that good because they contain too many officers. I think people need to put some respect on officers. I like me some officers. I wish we got more officers in battle packs. Like that Han Solo battle pack that just came out. The best part of that battle pack to me is the officer. People seem to really like episode 3. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, people like episode 3, but I don't think that, like, if you like the prequels, I don't think that episode 3 would really just blow you out of the water in terms of how much you like them. Armored officers would be cool. What, like Veers? Like from episode 5? Jedi Bob said some nonsense. Because episode 9 will probably be okay, but Endgame will demolish it in every way. I mean, okay. I'm not sure Jedi Bob really likes Star Wars, if I'm being completely honest. Jedi Bob says, oh, why do we have to debate Star Wars? Why can't we just be positive? But Jedi Bob also, episode 9 will probably be okay, but Endgame is going to demolish it. Why can't people be more positive about Star Wars? But also, episode 9 is going to suck, and Endgame's so much better, even though episode 9 isn't even out yet. Where are my tiles at? Jedi Bob is a Harry Potter fan at heart. Clearly. This is all part of his plan. This is like Palpatine's scheme, except he's trying to convert us all to Harry Potter fans. I can smell it. Did Ryan really sing Cold Like Hoth on an old M&R vlog? That brings warm feelings to my heart. We should consult with episode 3 fanboys. I'm not really one of them. I see through the lies of Jedi. ... Bob. I see through the lies of the Jedi. What color lightsaber? Like, what I personally want? I gotta go with green. Maybe I should come on stream and defend myself and have a jury? I don't know, Jedi Bob. You might come on speaking that Marvel and Harry Potter propaganda, and I'm not trying to hear it. You may not have heard, but around these parts, we're very pro Star Wars. I also just don't have like a Hangout stream up. Fun fact: minifig scale Star Destroyer would be about 124 feet long. I honestly would have expected it to be bigger. That's still ridiculous, though. They're definitely not on Tatooine. It doesn't. I mean, it's a desert planet, but it doesn't look like Tatooine. And we know for sure they didn't go to what was Tatooine filmed? Tunisia. They didn't go there. I don't think they're on Tatooine. Also, the skiffs aren't. Those aren't the desert skiffs from Return of the Jedi. It would be really weird if they were just using those for some reason. They're desert skiffs. They aren't those from Jedi, though. Can you block Jedi Bob? I know Infinity Part. I'm getting tired of his anti-Star Wars propaganda as well. I mean, I talk about the prequels all the time, but at least it comes from a love of Star Wars. Jedi Bob just wants us all to hate Star Wars and like Harry Potter and Marvel, apparently. Can you make your own Lego Sith? I've never really been the type to like make my own characters. I think there's plenty of characters to play around with in Star Wars. Jay, have you ever bought a lot of parts for a project that never got around to it? No. If I spit the parts on that project, that thing is getting done. Throw Jedi Bob into the Sarlacc pit. He will learn the true meaning of pain. Is the stream not freedom of speech? Dude, you literally came into the stream and one of the first things you said was, can we not debate the prequels and just be positive? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Thanos really is in Star Wars. Half the Resistance died. I think more than half of the Resistance died. I'd say a good... I mean, they started off... What did they say? There were at least, like, what, 300 people between the ships they had? Maybe more than that. I don't know why 300 is the number that came to my mind. But they're basically dwindled down to dozens by the end of the film. Jedi Bob, yes, I'm being positive about Star Wars, but I'm being more positive about Marvel. I mean, the problem is when your positivity comes at the expense of Star Wars. Then, I mean, it comes off negative. I mean, I don't care. Talk about Marvel. It's whatever. But, like, it seems you're creating unnecessary conflict. Also, like, no one, I mean, I can say no one cares about Marvel here. There's clearly tons of Marvel fans. Everyone comes and asks me if I've seen Endgame. But this is a Star Wars stream. This is a Star Wars channel. Sith Bob. That's what it sounds. No, it's more like Captain Bob or Iron Bob. Why don't you just, like, change your name to some superhero? Just go full-fledged Marvel fanboy. Jedi Bob is not a Harry Potter fan, and now not Star Wars. Jedi Bob is all over the place. Super Bob. Bob, man. That's my favorite hero. Bob. SpongeBob. Hater Bob. That sounds right. Bye, Bob. Oof. I'm a fan of Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Marvel, and lots of other things. I mean, yeah, that's fine. You just need to show some respect. Like Bob the Builder. Can we fix it, Bob the Builder? Yes, we can. No, Jay, we're trying to get him to join the clone battalion. I'm not one of them. I'm just speaking for them. Well, I'm glad you're so concerned about people joining the clone battalion, even though you're not one of them. Are you ready, kids? Oh. SW Brick 75 says, and now we're getting Lego trolls. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Banned me. No one banned you, Josiah. Ivan says, I want my bird. I say, I want my tentative four. Can't wait for the lava part of your mock. I'll be taking some clues there for Vader's Castle. I'm not really sure if I'll do that before or after. Oh, you have so many mock plans. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, lava will be very fun, especially around like Rey and Kylo. I'm super excited about that. That's gonna be so fun to make, that Rey and Kylo fight. So excited about that, especially now that we have a Sleepy Finn. Sleepy Finn. All right, see you, Von Reg. Thanks for coming through, boyo. Starkiller gang, rah rah, Starkiller gang. I actually did get some sets on May the 4th. I wasn't expecting it, but the deals. Yes. It's all about the deals. What'd you pick up? I just realized, is Nightbot just like not working? Where is Nightbot? Where you at, though? Where you at, though? Someone type a swear word and see if Nightbot, like, blocks it. Jedi Bob killed Nightbot. 2 times VIP and 20% off. Got the drop ship. Yeah, it sucks. Might have to order every black piece out there. For yeah, that's a lot of black pieces. I mean, are you planning on keeping them both built at the same time? That is a lot of bricks. Swear. Wow, you guys are all so funny. Bad word. Oh my god. Frick. Hey, no hex and no fricks. I don't get a discount item, so May the 4th does make a difference. Yeah, same here, Xavier. Same here. It was a good sale, though. It blocks a swear word in the public chat, not on your screen chat. Oh, so you can see the swear word, but I can't see it. Probably do Vader's Castle first, and it's going to be the smaller one, then reuse the partial Arthur. That's a good plan. Ilenium system, that's the one. Shout out to the Ilenium system. My daughter said you were a nerd. I told her she can tell you in person at Brickfair, Virginia. How old's your daughter? I need to know if I'll be, like, if she's young, I obviously won't be able to defend myself. But if she's of age, I'll have some words for her. Like, no, I'm not. Or, I know you are, but what am I? $14 on Friday. Okay. I don't know. I wouldn't feel right giving a 14-year-old a piece of my mind. Those are some tough words. When I need to, I can defend myself, guys. No one's gonna call me a nerd and get away with it. Yeah, I know SW perks. I'm kidding as well. I'm not actually gonna berate your daughter at a convention. That's not real Lego Man Productions. I'm excited for Brick Fair though. I'm excited for Brick World too. That one's coming up a little bit sooner. Darn, I might come to more streams. This is fun. It is fun. It's a good time. Every update video I tell you guys, come to the streams. You never know what can happen. Snoop Dogg could come on. Shout out to that boy David Barry. He says, bro, I love this. Thank you. Hey Jay, how about you swear and see if Nightbot bleeps it out? Let's see. Crabs is looks like Nightbot bleeped it out. Hello Jay, still at work, give my like anyways. Happy stream. Thanks man, appreciate it. Jay, who is your favorite fan? I'm not gonna say that. That's like a teacher saying who's your favorite student, or your parents saying who's your favorite kid, or your parents telling you who their favorite kid is. I love you all equally. What's up, Star Wars Boy 69? I'm working on this platform here for Starkiller base. Nah, Matt is his fave. I mean, Matt isn't just a fan though, he's an actual friend. Jay, I sent you a better pick. You've got my buddy's attention again. I'm glad to hear that. Hold on, I'll check it out in a second. The ones that donate go on his special list, though. I keep a list of everyone who donates. That way, when they come in, I'll be like, do I need to be nice to this person? Let me see if they're on my donator. Oh, hey, what's going on, man? You donated, didn't you? That is exactly how it works. Honestly, my favorite people are the ones who just come around frequently. We ever do a series of smaller mocks? I'm sure at some point. I would love to get in a position where I have the time to do these in conjunction with smaller mocks. Like, I feel like I've gotten to the point where I'll always be doing some sort of big mock, but it would be nice to, you know, have like a side project to work on as well. Which, I mean, I kind of do. Like, usually with the big mocks, I'll do like a ship build or something like that. Like, for this mock, I'm going to have to build a first order transporter, so technically that's a smaller mock, right? It's not, it's going to go in this, but it's still, it'll be its own thing as well. It's all good, Stormy. What's going on? It's cool you consider stuff like that. The Corvus just a part of the mock since most people would stop there. Yeah, no, I mean, it's fun. I pride myself on being someone who does ship builds as well as location builds. I've got to be the jack of all trades. That's what they call it. Will you ever make a computer generated sig fig like Ryan did? I don't know. I like the way my sig fig looks. I also like it that it's an actual figure, like it's an actual thing. And of course, I could just do like a figure and then have it drawn or draw it myself. I don't know. I like the way mine is now. Eventually, at some point, I'm gonna have to do probably a drawn one just so I can have my sig fig with my actual hair. Like right now, as is, my hair is already probably too long to be what my hair looks like on my sig fig, but it's close. Xavier Sorrent says, "Is the first order transporter going to be minifigs kill?" Absolutely, yes. Yes, it will be. It will be. Can you give us a little more detail what you're building at this time? Yeah, so I'm working on this platform. Right now I'm building this section right here. It's like a snot. Oh god. It's like a snot build for the ground. My latest mock has sig figs of you, Solid Brick Studios, and the Brick was in it. That sounds awesome. I remember one time, whenever we went to, where did I go? Where did I go? I think it was Brick Fair, Virginia. And when I was there, someone like messaged me. It was a fan of the channel. He was like, because I guess he knew I was at Brick Fair, and he like told me where he was in the convention, and I went over to check out his build, and like he had a sig fig of me in it, and that was easily one of the coolest things I've ever experienced in this community. Like, I never met him before, yet he had like me in his mock. That was so freaking cool. What torso do you use on your sig fig? So the one in my photo, it's the Lego Store employee sig fig. That's your favorite fan. I mean, I haven't talked to him probably since then, so I don't know where he is at this point, but he was definitely a boyo. King587 says, "Are you planning on going to Galaxy's Edge?" Yeah, at some point I would love to. Appreciate that, Stormboy. And no, JB, I do not have a Target red card. Snot technique is lovely. Thank you. It looks really good in person. I have some 1x2 tiles on the way to clean up all these gaps. And I'm honestly really excited for those to come in. How do you connect the snot in actual bricks? I'm using... I don't know if I can even like get close enough to show you this, but here, I'll show you. So it's this piece. This is what I use to connect the snot. It's like a 1x2 plate with studs on the side. It uses the fin head with the hair from the Black Panther minifig. Yep. Either Black Panther or Young Lando. Not Black Panther, it's Nakia, but yeah, that's it. You get the point. What do you think about the awesome update to the pad wall? It's great. It's had everyone buzzing. Would you ever collab with Brickvault to make a massive mock like their Yavin 4 mock? I mean, I've made massive mocks before without necessarily collabing with them. I don't think people understand just how big some of the mocks we made are. Gary and I were talking about this earlier. Like, their Yavin mock is big, but I don't know if it was any bigger than our crate mock. My buddy Franz just took off. Aw. I guess I wasn't entertaining enough. What kind of content do cats want to see? And Stormy, there's just been a lot of like new parts on the Picker Brick wall recently. Alright, I just made your sig fig. Hey! I think crate was bigger. I'll have to look at it. I don't know exactly how big their mock is, but I mean, crate was huge. Like, it was massive. SW Brick 75 says, "Did you see the Starlight Pit 1,000 year digestion mock shown by Beyond the Brick done by 2 kids? By the way, I love the Cold Like Hoth video." Thank you for the donation for one. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen that mock though. Someone will have to send it to me. It sounds cool. I've seen the coolest Starlight Pit mock I've seen is basically where like it sat at the edge of the table so they could build basically down where the stomach was and have people like in it. It was pretty dope. I don't know. He was upset during the whole Marvel argument. Okay, I see. But yeah, thanks for the donation, SW Brick 75. I'll have to check the mock out. If you're on Instagram, shoot it to me. I'll definitely check it out. Biggest mock I've ever done, easily crate. Crate was 4 gray base plates by 9 gray base plates with a row of 16 by 32 gray base plates. So it was basically the size of 4 6-foot folding tables. It was massive. Real Lego Man says your crate mock is the biggest mock I've seen in person. It's the biggest mock I've seen. Well, no, I'd say probably one of Brick Plumbers is the biggest I've seen. And yes, the 3 massive ships. There was an ATM. There's giant walker, slightly less small walker, and Garrett's giant ship. Xavier Soren says there's a bunch of cool useful elements like the I'm trying to get us those 1x6x5 trans clear wall elements for our wall. Those would be so clutch. Says I guess he likes Lego. He's always sleeping on my Death Star table. That's the kind of cat I'd want to have around. Who is V-Rod? Rods is bigger. What? What do you think about the new Stormtrooper helmets? I love them. I did a whole video on it. You can check it out where I compare the new ones to the old ones, and I love them. When you say clutch on a Lego stream. See, it works on multiple levels. Jay, I might be going to my first high school prom. How many proms do you have? Most people only have... I mean, are you, like, going to someone else's? Or am I totally missing something? I mean, that's awesome. Congrats, but... Are you expecting to go to more than one? I can offer my store as often as I can. I know it's a piece Lego wants us to have on the wall basically at all times. Yeah, I mean... Well, that's a story for another day, but... I'm trying to get the person who is in charge of it to get those specific parts. I'm in high school. Okay, but you said your first high school prom. I thought does that imply that you intend on going to more of them? I guess I'm just not understanding exactly what you mean by that. What mock would you make from the Clone Wars series? I like the Citadel. That would be one I would consider. I don't know what else, honestly. Maybe the Camino arc. It's nice because the person who orders the wall parts is an AFOL as well. That's good. Sorry, I meant Vardos. What about Vardos? How much does it cost to buy the parts for a Brickvolt First Order TIE Fighter? I don't know. Every time I bought them, I've had a lot of the parts up front. I think they're... For the standard one, maybe like 70. For the Special Forces one, maybe like 90. It's all about the fry cook games. Jay, will you go to prom with me? Yes. Just tell me where to be and I'll be there. I'll be dressed up like SpongeBob from that one episode. Did you see on Beyond the Brick the massive Star Destroyer? Yeah. I don't really care for that build. I mean, it's obviously big and impressive, but the shape is just totally wrong. Like, it's just way too narrow. I feel like if they were going to build it like that, they would have been better off just building, like, the, what you call it? Super Star Destroyer. You got to get those 8-foot legs, though. I'm working on them. I'm building them in my closet. Well, my basement. Well, I don't have a basement. I'm building them in my backyard. Says, neither do I. One case has the best Star Destroyer. I agree. I absolutely agree. Yeah, I've been seeing that giant one, like, all over the place. And, I mean, it's not a bad build. I just feel like when you build something that large, like, I don't know. I would prefer if the shaping was correct. It says, not to ignite the prequel argument. But one thing I really love about them is how well Ian McDermott's age worked out for the role of Palpatine. That was very convenient. Ian McDermott is my favorite part of the prequels. Someone asked someone donated $1,000 would I build a minifig scale Star Destroyer. $1,000 wouldn't get me close to being able to afford a minifig scale Star Destroyer, unfortunately. What if someone make a set of a Clone Wars scene where the ATTEs are walking up the cliff to save Baby Jabba? Someone actually already did that. Go look up Chris Productions' Teth MOC. He did that. It's pretty sweet. It's a funny video too, because when he starts it off, the way he's holding the camera, it looks like it's just like sitting on like a base, and then he like pulls it back and rotates it the correct way, and you see, oh, it's actually like vertical. It's pretty dope. Look up Teth by Chris Productions. Have you ever thought you could build any of Star Destroyer size comparison to micro? Whoa, what? Have you ever thought you could build any of the Star Destroyers size comparison to micro scale or Lego minifig size? Also, do you have space for it? I don't understand your question. I mean, you could build, like, the Lego Star Destroyers, all things considered, I guess, are micro scale, right? Jay, what clones should come to the next battalion meeting for one of these streams? I want to see my boy Rex. And yeah, Ghost, go check it out. It's a pretty sweet video. I use a Dell XPS 15. As I said, 124 feet. Yeah, exactly. It's a big boy. I'm actually probably going to head out in a few minutes, guys. It's been a fun stream. Got some decent work done. When is the room tour? I know, I keep telling you guys I'm going to do it, and I will. Maybe I'll do that next week. Maybe that's when I'll do it. We need a UCS Venator MOC. I mean, there's plenty of those to go around. That's one heckin' Star Destroyer. But really, though. How much do you build off stream? I do most of my building off stream. Imagine having that in your driveway. It would have to be a big driveway. That would be intense. 124 feet. Is your driveway 124 feet? If it is, I want to move to where you live. I want to build the scene where Mace Windu is with the AT-TE Walker on Ryloft Cliff. That'd be a cool mock. Speaking of Star Destroyers, the one that Commander built for Brick Vault is incredible. I've been watching his build progress on Flickr for the longest time. I had no idea he was going to be selling the instructions to it. So I was very happy to see that, because I would definitely be building one. How much money does it take to make a mock? Depends on the size. For something like this size, I really have no idea. I don't count. But a lot. A lot. Which is why I'm so grateful for my generous donors. You guys make this whole thing a lot easier. Oh, the First Order Star Destroyer mock on Brickfold. Yeah, it's this guy named Commander. It's just incredible. And yeah, Teth is purple. It says, Lego ATTEs are actually magnetized. Magnetized? Sadly not. I live in Germany, and there's not that much space here. I'd imagine having a driveway that big would be a lot more feasible. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, even here, that you'd have to live in one heck of a neighborhood to find a driveway like that. I'm gonna build Coruscant while you build too. I'm actually about to head out pretty soon, man. I'm sorry. I watched your reaction video to the Cold Like Hoth video, though. Appreciated that. Jay Bar's looking amazing. I need to finish something so I can build. Or in the middle of nowhere, yeah. So many tiles. I think I'm probably going to call it a night, guys. It's been a wonderful stream with you guys. It's pretty much going to be it for tonight. What you can expect moving forward this week. So I'm going to be out of town this weekend. It's honestly looking like I'm probably not going to have the Vardos update up on Sunday. I mean, I could like record something tonight, but I mean, it literally just be me showing what I've done on stream, and I don't agree with doing that for an update. So the Vardos update's probably gonna Vardos. I gotta get used to saying Starkiller. Starkiller update's probably gonna be on Monday, which it's not the worst thing in the world. And between now and then, I'm gonna drop a few videos. So I got Minifig Wall update coming up, which is actually really good. There are some like rare figures in that haul, so can't wait to show that to you guys. Gonna have your questions answered at some point. And then also the Lego Star Wars mock showcase. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Appreciate everyone for tuning in, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks for everything, guys.